Hey guys, what's up? It's The Journey with KS. I'm your boy KS. What I need you guys to do is click on that subscribe button, ring that bell. Thanks for taking the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey with KS. It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey with KS.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Sony Hulk Radio and The Journey with
KS. I'm your host, KS.
And I'm your co-host owner. We are here live every Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time from Chester, Pennsylvania. We are super excited to have the one and only Kellie-Anne in the studio with us today.
Good morning. Thank you for having me today.
How was the trip down to the Philadelphia area?
It was okay. I had just driven before, like the day before, a long time, and then my parents were like, yeah, we expected you to drive. So I was like, oh, okay, great. So it was a little, the drive was fine. Like I was a little tired, honestly, but it was smooth. Like it's super smooth coming out to Philly from where we are. And we had a great hotel and everything. So it was easy to come out and get ready to start the day.
Nice, very nice.
That's fantastic. KS, tell us a little bit about your experience with Kellie-Anne, where we met Kellie-Anne, some projects that we've worked on in the past, some projects that we may be working on in the future, and some projects that we may be releasing right here on air today.
Okay, so actually met Kellie-Anne last summer. We were looking for some artists, I was on Reverb Nation, and I was like, look, there's Kellie-Anne right there, and I was like, let me check out her music. And, phenomenal job you did. You had great workout, especially at your age, it's hard to find, people that are dedicated in what they do. So I was impressed by your branding and everything. And I was like, let me reach out. Let's see what she's up to. And we kind of went from there. And when we went on tour, we wound up actually meeting you and your parents, which was a pleasure. And we started working on, trying to get you signed to the label. And we did that, after the first part of the tour from last year, and now I'm working on an album. And I was like, hey, I want Kellie-Anne on the album, and you're on Eyes on You, which is super cool. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, you're awesome. You come in the studio, you got a great voice, you know how to produce songs well. So I'm excited to perform that later tonight with you at the pre-release party for my new album. And I know you got some new projects coming up. I think we're doing a feature with Fletcher. Mm-hmm. So I know Fletcher's a really big name. Are you excited about that?
I mean, I barely have words for how excited I am. This girl, I have many artists that I love to listen to, obviously, and that inspire me a lot. But Fletcher is one of them that I haven't known her or listened to her stuff for too long, maybe over a year, and fell in love with everything that she did and her brand and just what she, basically her values and what she goes for, what she does overall. And so, I mean, working with someone like that, especially at my age, at where I am in my music career, would just be insane and will just be insane. I'm super excited about it.
That is phenomenal. Now, I remember the process. There were so many artists that we were going through, and I thought that when we picked Fletcher, I started listening to a lot more of her music, and I'm like, this is the right choice. Yeah. This is gonna the musical. I don't know what you call it, but the musical backgrounds between Kellie-Anne and Fletcher seem to be similar enough that the song is just going to be phenomenal, and I know that we're going to be working on some demos and stuff today, so we're really excited about that. My Own Solution is out on all platforms. We shot a really awesome music video. Was that
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry.
It's My Own Solution. It was so long ago. I forgot about that song.
No, it was great. I mean, I think that the music video turned out better than we all expected. And it was so much fun to film, first of all, and this song was so important to me still. So I think that I really wanted to, when releasing it, to make it, the music video follow the theme of what the song is about and really show or give hints at like what I was trying to go for with the song in general, with the music video, making it match it. So I think overall it turned out really, really well, and definitely if you guys haven't checked it out or heard the song, definitely do so. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I really am proud of it.
Yeah, I mean it's done very well. It's pushing up on 250,000 streams already. It's been out for just over half a month, so half a year. So that's amazing. That's amazing.
No, definitely some of my most work that I'm most proud of, and I can't believe how well it's done. Like honestly, I'm really grateful for all the support around it.
Yeah.
Right now, live on Sony Hulk Radio, The Journey with KS, we are going to drop My Own Solution. KS, a little bit about the song before we drop it. Anything you want to say, your experience in any part of the creation of any part of anything that you want to say right now live on air?
Big shout out to CH, the director. That's my boy, and he did a great job filming it, and I was there, and I just want to say we had a great time, and everybody did such a great job. And I'm very glad that you sung this song, and it's about mental health awareness and everything. It means a lot to a lot of people. So thank you for your beliefs and what you do.
No, yeah, thank you guys. I was just about to say the whole filming experience was just super smooth and fun. Like we had fun with it. And,
oh yeah.
And yeah, I think that we did a great job at portraying just some difficulties with mental health and spreading awareness around it. So I think overall, yeah, CH did a great job at sharing his creativity and his ideas, and we all worked together to create this. So yeah, very proud.
Took me when I needed love, helped me feel like I was enough. You ripped all my feelings away and turned my blue to gray. You promised me that you'd save me from tears, my chills, my pain, my frown. You told me that you'd be the one who'd tend and care for me. In this world that you broke and you crushed, turned to hell, then nothing, dragging knees in me, breaking me. I'm really over this nightmare. Get out of my way. I'm sick of you now. Tell me why you lied and you. Oh no, I don't wanna hear it. Don't care what you say, 'cause I'm done with your bullshit. I'm done with your play. I'm stronger than that. I've made my mistakes, but I'm in pain. I deserve more than that. No, stop trying to convince me that you're the way out, 'cause it don't need you. I'm my own solution, and I don't get it. Why is it so hard to let go of you and all your crowd? Ooh, I don't need you. Get over it. I don't get it. Get out of my way. I'm sick of you now. Tell me why you lied and you hold. No, I don't wanna hear it. Don't care what you say, 'cause I'm done with your bullshit. I'm done with your play. I'm stronger than that.
That is a great song right there. You guys got to go see the music video for that song on Kellie-Anne's YouTube page. Right now, we are going to jump into celebrity birthdays. KS, break it down for him.
Today is July 28th, 2021. We have a very special birthday in music today. Soulja Boy turns 31. Soulja Boy is best known for his hit single, Crate That, which hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2007. His debut album, Soulja Boy Tell 'Em, became certified platinum that same year. Today is also the birthday of former First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, who was born today on this day in 1929. Unfortunately, Jackie O passed away at the young age of 64 in May of 1994, but in her very short life, she was known for marrying John F. Kennedy in September of 1953 and eventually had 3 children with him.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy, remember when that came out?
Oh yeah, that seems like, oh my gosh, that was almost 15 years ago.
And
still
we
a
have
classic.
We have some information about CMF Brands that we'd like to give out to the viewers right now, KS.
Yeah, shout out to the gyms we are working with for your music and your media. We got Mount Olive High School out of New Jersey. Oh yeah.
Oh, we were just working on them yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. We got Texas Empire with Mariana Hinchman.
Texas Empire, 4X packages for all their teams.
The big dogs, oh yeah.
Huge amount of custom work on that.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be doing vocals with Sierra Brook for that as well. It's gonna be dope.
We got Jersey Spirit Elite choreography. And we got Wild About Cheer. Big shout out to, Ryan Zeller, Bree, Nicole. Shout out to Owner. Shout out to Thrills Mills. And we do have some awesome vocalists who are going to be on your cheer mixes, guys, this season. We got Sierra Brook, who we just said. We got Kellie-Anne, who's going to be doing some custom vocals. And we have major recording artist Ava Max. So if you guys don't know who that is, you better check out Ava Max, you know what I'm saying? She sings Kings and Queens, In My Head and My Heart, Sweet But Psycho. Cheer Music Factory is also cranking out the program and team logos, promotional flyers, and soon we will be getting teams their Hit Zero videos.
If you would like to advertise on Sony Hulk Radio, you can contact Bree at KSMUSICMGT@gmail.com, and she can get you all of our advertising information out to you and how you can come on for an on-air interview or join us in the studio for an entire show. You can also submit your music to SonyHulkRadio@gmail.com if you would like to be considered to be having your music played on Sony Hulk Radio as well. We are going to take right now a moment from our sponsors, and we'll be right back after this commercial break on The Journey with KS.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
We are live outside the home of Joe and Rosie Goddard, where a pretty big tickle fight broke out just minutes ago. Sources say their father instigated the laughter. Let's go inside for a comment. Apparently, they have no comment. Dads, let this be a reminder that it only takes a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey with KS. It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey with KS.
All right. Welcome back to the Journey with KS. How is everybody doing here today?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I had coffee this morning early. Last week I didn't have coffee until after the show. Ooh. So it was a little lacking down.
I think I didn't have coffee yesterday until like 4 p.m.
Oh my God.
And just, my day's fine. Like, it went fine, but it's just nowhere near as enjoyable. That's why this morning I made sure to get my coffee in.
It's like you have to. It's like
something's
mandatory.
missing. What's missing? And you're like, oh, I didn't have coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's always what's missing. It solves all problems, though.
We'd like to give a shout out to our tour sponsors, Fundraiser Trends. Follow them at Fundraiser Trends on Instagram and check out their full-service pro shop fundraiser program. The Journey with KS has some merchandise, and we have a pro shop set up with them. Sony Hulk Radio pop sockets and jerseys. If you'd like to purchase, contact fundraisertrends@gmail.com or give a call to 856-952-4558. Now, we got shout-outs going out to National Billiards.
We saw Ed yesterday.
Yes.
Or Monday. Mm-hmm. Ed's awesome.
We love Ed. Yes. Thank you, Ed. Thank you to National Billiards League. Cheer Tactics. Big shout-out to Curtis. Thank you, Cheer Tactics. We got Spirit Line Choreography. We got Camille the Singer. We got PCA Diamonds. The Diamond Hunters Foundation. Party Central. Dragon Breath Ice Cream Shop. Karen's Special Yoga, Dessert Options, Law Office of David Frankel, Arc Therapeutic, Kenilworth Dental, Kilroy Records, the Global League, Cheer Battles. Do you guys have a business or organization that you would like to promote on Sony Hulk Radio? We have plenty of sponsor opportunities available. Contact us at KSMUSICMGT@gmail.com for more information. If you want a personal or business shout out on the radio, KS and Owner will be taking request shout-outs for only $25. We're also offering on-air interviews for artists who have a song to drop, small businesses on-air interviews, packages with 10 weeks of advertisements for $150, low pricing for a lot of exposure.
We love our sponsors.
Yes.
And remember that the radio show goes on YouTube after it airs. So your sponsorship and your advertisement continues on, and it has a ripple effect for advertisements. So please don't miss out on this opportunity. We can get you taken care of. Just contact Bree, KSMUSICMGT@gmail.com. Hey, that rhymes. Bree@KSMUSICMGT. Yeah. All right, everybody. Right now, we are going to go into some more music. Remember, KS, tell everybody what is going down tonight here at Real Hulk Soundstage.
So, guys,
and what song, when we were releasing the album, and what song we're releasing Friday via where and how you can see it.
So, guys, tonight we are having my album release party, guys. This is my debut album. We are super excited. FAU. That's right. Big shout out to M2P Records. Big shout out to Real Hulk Records and Real Hulk Entertainment. Big shout out to Universal Music. It's coming out through them, guys, so we are super excited. We're doing a release party here tonight at Real Hulk Entertainment, guys. It's $15 admission in person, $25 for the after party. And if y'all aren't in the Philly area or close enough and you don't want to watch on Facebook, it's $5 virtual. So go to M2P Records on Facebook, click on the pin post and you can find the live stuff there. We got Hard to Get Guys on the album as a bonus track, releasing this Friday, official lyric video.
It's already posted. KS Spacebar Music on YouTube. You can go pre-save the release. It is coming out midnight Friday, so that's Thursday. When it hits midnight to Friday, you guys are going to get to see the lyric video of this song ahead of the full album release in a few weeks.
Girl, I just want to know ya. Yeah. Baby, let me be your soldier. Ooh, let me go. I see what it is you're playing hard to get. Don't do that because I'm way too good at game. Hard to get. We can play that, so let it begin.
I know they love it, been as strong, so let me be the armor. I got the antidote for the poison. You got bottle time to get these feelings off to recovery. I'll be your LA, let the sunshine to discovery. I'm thinking get this link on, diamonds in the main con. Let love back inside, so I'ma break you out this prison. It's my turn, so let me roll the dice, make a move in the games. Let's not pretend I know you need a guy like that, someone who's got your back. You ain't never gotta worry if his love's in check. I'm not having any more regrets. I know that you're the one. I put my life on the line as the bet. Nobody had ever said a racing love will be so hard, but I wanna be the one to make you forget what you lost. Bring it back, yeah, show me love. Bring it back, let me be the one. Take your heart and make these BPMs last through every season. Ain't no doubt, yeah, that you're the reason. Take your heart, cause this rhythm's bumping through my chest. It's the stereo and love and what that you possess.
Yeah. Baby, let me be your soldier. Ooh, let me go. I see what it is you're playing hard to get. Don't do that because I'm way too good at game. Hard to get. We can play that, so let it begin.
For a while, you've been in my vision, catching great vibes, never heading towards collision. On a mission, baby, I'm trying to ride and go the distance. Don't be afraid, not everybody in the story's gonna be the villain. Real healing takes more than time, you need positive action. Someone to mend your heart, make you feel real passion. Love you for you, not try to change things, make you unhappy. It's all about satisfaction. I know you need a guy like that, someone who's got your back. You ain't never gotta worry if his love's in check. I'm going out making bad decisions. Let me be the hero, save you from your inner self with inner healing. I wanna fix any problem. I'm about working with my baby, cause together we gon' always solve them. Create a better me, create a better you. Make the perfect us, yes, that's rendezvous. Take your heart and make these BPMs last through every season. Ain't no doubt, yes, that you're the reason. Take your heart, cause this rhythm's bumping through my chest. It's the stereo and love and one that you possess.
Yeah. Baby, let me be your soldier. Ooh, let me go. I see what it is you're playing hard to get. Don't do that because I'm way too good at game. Hard to get. We can play that, so let it begin. So let it begin. Let it begin.
All right, we are back on Sony Hulk Radio. That was Hard to Get, KS. Awesome song, awesome job.
Thank you.
The lyric video is coming out on Friday at midnight, guys. That's the YouTube page, KS Spacebar Music, and you guys will be able to pre-save that right now. We are jumping right into our segment. Our segment right here, you guys know what this segment is called the Journey Jump In.
Woo!
Today, we have a live jump in. Welcome on air. We have E from Real Hulk Entertainment and Real Hulk Records. What's going on, man?
Yeah. What's going on, you guys?
How's it going?
It's pretty good. Pretty good to be here.
Now, you guys know, you know personally what this room looked like before this was all here.
Oh, yeah. It was an empty shell. Nothing in here.
Nothing in here.
No.
And what is it like to build this entire complex with like your bare hands?
Oh my God, painstakingly hard. It's hard work. I don't know what I was getting myself into. You know, I just needed to help my friend Bruce. Shout out to Bruce.
Yeah.
You know, he had a vision and he believed in it, and I tend to gravitate towards people that follow their vision and this man been working nonstop.
Sleeping here sometimes.
Yes, yes.
Leaving.
Shout out to Bruce. Shout out to Bruce.
Putting deadlines on things like, all right, we got a show tomorrow.
Right.
So we need to have this whole thing finished by tomorrow.
Right.
And getting it done every time. Every time. Never missing a deadline and just getting it done every time. So shout out to Real Hulk. Shout out to Bruce.
I know it's hard because I built 2 of those booths. So you
guys
did
shout out
a
to
great
Kenny
job.
for building our booth. We made some dope hits in that booth.
Oh yeah.
What else you guys got going on at Real Hulk?
Right now, currently, we're doing a show on our live TV network, RTN, which is we're currently filming the Countdown, which highlights independent music artists that has the most top 10 music artists that has the most views and
on the videos on the Countdown and then the network.
Yes.
So all you do is submit your video to the network and it gets you with a chance to be in the top 10.
Yep, that's all it takes.
Wow.
You get your family, your friends, anybody to to vote for your video, and it stays up on the Countdown.
That's awesome. That's and Kellie-Anne, I think, was also.
Oh yeah, awesome. Absolutely. Kellie-Anne was debuted on our first show at number 2.
Number 2,
which is pretty good. She was up against a lot of good competition.
Oh yeah, there's like
she held number 2 down for 2 weeks in a row. So that's actually that's good. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we got to get more people voting.
Oh yeah. And we got Kellie-Anne on our segment of the show that we also do is called the Who's on the Come Up.
That's right. Who's on the Come Up? I think we had Reject this year last week and did it.
Yes. Reject.
And the show is I think this weekend. Friday.
This Friday.
All right. So if you guys were here for Reject last week, make sure you guys tune into the TV network this Friday to watch Reject on TV. What else is exciting going on over here at Real Hulk besides the 20,000 other things?
Well, we try to get a lot of independent artists to feel comfortable with our label. We help a lot of people out. So what our label provides is we provide a lot of support and services for artists that's not even signed to the label. For example, we give if you need your video on Tidal, Vivo, or video distribution, you can do that here at Sony.
Oh wow, okay.
At Sony Hulk Records, without even being signed to the label. So I think that's pretty dope.
That's awesome. Yeah, so you can take advantage of some of the perks like the radio and the TV and the distribution, promo. You guys help artists get shows and stuff, showcases at the soundstage, right?
Oh, yep. You can also come into the Sony Hulk soundstage. We do live events like once a month.
Okay.
So you come down here, get on stage, let your frustration out,
And if people want to contact for more information about for any of the services here, where can they? Phone number or email that they can reach out to?
They could just go to the website. We got Real Hulk Records, Sony Hulk Entertainment, .com.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Well, guys, if you want to come in on the journey and the jump in, all you got to do is let us know. Comment on any of our social medias, and we can do call-in jump-ins, or you can come into the studio for a journey with the jump-in experience. We want to thank E from Real Hulk for coming in. Anything else you would like to tell the viewers?
I just want to tell the viewers, all the independent artists out there, our record label has over 1 million streams right now. So if you want to get your voice heard, you want to be out there, just look us up on Facebook, Instagram. We're out there. Just look us up.
Take advantage.
Just Google Real Hulk, Sony Hulk.
Even in Google Maps.
Google Maps.
Everyone says, where's the address?
You look
just
up
put
Google
in Real
Maps.
Hulk and it'll come up.
It'll pop up the first thing.
And it'll say closed up until this point, but there's a good chance that we're open.
It should say open 24 hours on it.
It should say, yeah, that's what it should do. He probably got on the closes at 5, so telemarketers from Google Ads call.
Calling about your car's extended warranty.
We're a record label. We don't have a car extended warranty. Sorry.
But they can always give us a car at it.
Yeah. Want to give us the car with a warranty.
All right, guys. We are going to let KS is going to let you know a little bit about our new show called Cheer Battles, coming to the same network, the RTN.
Okay, guys. So Cheer Battles is the very first cheerleading, not really competition. It's like America's Got Talent show. Okay, we are currently accepting team registration, And it's going to be featuring Olympic gold medalist Gabby Douglas on the finals judging panel, okay? We're going to have a couple other celebrities popping up in there too, so you guys are going to have to stay tuned about that. But the teams are going to compete about the wow factor, right? It's not based on your regular levels and skills, so it doesn't matter if you're level 1, level 3, level 6, or 7. We want to see the wow factor, okay? So how will people be able to tune in? All you got to do is go to the RHETVnetwork.com so you can find cheer battles and you guys can watch that, guys. That's the RTN channel on Roku TV. It's the RHETV Network. Registration is live. And if you guys would like more information, please email KSMUSICMGT@gmail.com and request to be added to our mailing list. Cheer Battles is also partnering with Cheer Music Factory and offering a free team registration for cheer battles with the purchase of 3 or more custom cheer mixes. I want to get a part of that.
Oh yeah, that's
Don't miss
definitely
out.
a steal. We have about 3 or 4 cheer music clients that have ordered so far, and we look forward to your submissions to cheer battles getting going and getting that show taken off the ground. I'm really excited about that one. We are going in the spirit of the release party tonight. We're going to drop another one off the new album. This one is with a recording artist that we had in here to our studio. He was here 3 weeks ago, I think.
3 weeks ago.
Big Picture Fats. KS, tell him a little bit about this one.
So this is the opener to the album, guys. This one's called Bring Back the Love. And it's when I was kind of falling out of love, it's you need to get it back. When you really love somebody and it gets frustrating and you fall out of love, you try to do everything you can to hold it together. And you just want it back sometimes, Here's Bring Back the Love featuring Big Picture Fats with a Z. I'm stuck in a place. It's been time since I felt my heart race. And all of these moods, angry, confused, where do we go? I'm missing those days. Well, I can't pretend I'm okay. Disputes is just inches away. I'm trying to hold back and not let it show that I'm done and end on this case. Frustrated, am I to blame? How many nights without you again? It's like breaking up, I'm in how much pain. A few hours in and it seems more like days. Every second I can't help a breath that all the stuff I am. And wanna forget it before I get reckless. It's driving me crazy like what happened used to be so low? Where did the magic go to? What happened to what happened used to be so low? And we've been back for the good. I'm missing on you, missing my blue. Let's stop all the antics, babe, I love you. And you love me too. Forget all the clash and get back to passion. I'm missing you, missing my blue. Let's stop all the antics, babe, I love you. And you love me too. Forget all the clash and get back to passion. Where did we go? Where did love go? My whole world turned. Back to love with all the madness. Where did we go? Where did love go? My whole world turned. Back to love with all the madness.
Bring back the love, where did it go? You can keep all of the madness. All of that talking still cheaper than ever. You gon' have to show me some action. This is my passion, heart on my sleeve. I wear it just like it's a fashion. So why you be acting? You ain't the only person with a lot of the baggage. Just help me with carrying it. My shoulders ain't never been better than this. But you gon' help me through and I'm gon' help you too. And we gon' be happier after we rich. I ain't talking about dollars, I'm talking about love. Let's spread it around in abundance. Love is a drug, so pass it around. Now this is a song with some substance.
What happened to our love? We used to be so in love. Where did the magic go to? What happened to our love? We used to be so in love. Can we bring back all the good? I'm missing on you, missing my blue. Let's stop all the antics, babe, I love you. And you love me too. Forget all the clash and get back to passion. I'm missing you, missing my blue. Let's stop all the antics, babe, I love you. And you love me too. Forget all the clash and get back to passion. Where did we go? Where did love go? My whole world turned. Where did we go? Where did love go? My whole world turned. Bring back the love. Bring back the love. Bring back the love. Bring back the madness.
Super satisfied with this.
All right, welcome back to Sony Hulk Radio.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. Welcome back.
The Journey with KS. Cheer battles. I'm really excited for that one.
Me too.
Okay, guys, we have Kellie-Anne with us here.
Hey.
Growing up, going from high school to college,
Yeah, when you were when KS was mentioning a couple minutes ago about when we first met last summer, I'm like, can't believe it's already been a year. You know, like that just shows how fast time passes. And like me, I think back and I remember first grade and being like, oh, the second graders are so old. And now
you're old.
Yeah, I graduated high school. Like I was at the top of the oldest kids in high school, and it's like, now I'm going back to being the youngest, but. It's crazy.
Trust
seriously.
me, you're gonna want to stay that way.
Yeah,
After
that's how it
college,
was.
you're like, wait, 20, 30? What happened?
What happened?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Happens.
so afraid of happening. Like, I want to live in the moment, and you know, everyone keeps telling me you gotta enjoy these times. Like, these are the best times of your life. And I'm like, I know, but it just seems so like so much is going on right now. So many changes, and it's just hard to like be so present when you're so worried about like, oh, I'm moving across the country. You know, like I'm starting something completely new. I know no one there, and it's, you know, it's a lot, but it's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to come out and do some music videos out on that side of town. And
Yes, that's
break
what
up your schedule a little bit.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I mean, I think one amazing thing about where I'm going to be living is that I'm so close to like, you know, this whole other side of the country, but that's also pretty music oriented. Like, you know, I'm only 5 hours out from LA, which is just completely different because I'm so used to being like on the Northeast. So now I'm going to get to visit, you know, the Southwest basically, which is super cool.
It's beautiful out there too.
Yeah.
Have you gone out to campus already?
Yes, and I loved it.
It's very nice out there.
It's
in Tucson, right?
Yep.
I lived there for 6 months.
It's a great,
Very nice.
great,
I want to
great
go.
place.
That's all right. We're gonna have to film. We're gonna have to do some filming out there for some
For
stuff.
sure.
It's
It looks
beautiful. So much. Can you imagine flying a drone out there?
the mountains. I was just gonna say we could get great shots and music. A music video in Tucson would be stunning, honestly. And like I said, like we can drive out to, you know, New Mexico to Nevada. All these states around are super close. California.
There's a mountain there. It's called Mount Lemon, and if you go all the way up, there's snow.
Oh my God.
It takes an hour to get up and an hour to get down, like on a car. It's that high.
Wow.
You're like you go up and there's all the cacti and it's like hot, like really hot. And the further you go, it changes into like pine cones. And then if you go all the way up, there's a ski resort and it's real snow.
And that's crazy.
Better bring a snowboard with ya.
Yeah, seriously, people go up there and it's like you're living in the Arctic for a weekend, like you're literally going up to a snow vacation.
And that's crazy how much altitude like that can change temperature. So
I think it is 10,000 feet above sea level, that mountain. I'm not sure, I forget.
Yeah.
And then if you ever get to go to Flagstaff, which is north a little bit, there's Mount Humphreys, and that's the highest point in Arizona.
Yeah, I drove past Flagstaff because we went to see the Grand Canyon, and I know it's a pretty popular. Like it looked like it almost, yeah, I don't know. It looked like a cute little like ski town almost when we were driving past. So
Pretty cool. And you went to the Grand Canyon?
Yes.
Which there's really nothing going on over there but the Grand Canyon.
Nothing going on but the Grand
Make sure you
Canyon.
have gas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Make sure you have gas.
But the Grand Canyon is stunning.
Mhm.
Definitely one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
If you don't like the heat though, gotta stay out because it is so
Very hot. Yeah.
Blistering probably.
I think you're in Tucson. You might be 2.5 to 3 hours from a beach in Mexico.
We're so close to Mexico. Like when you look at it on the map,
Nogales.
so close. Like, and people do it all the time. Like from at University of Arizona, like they just drive down
Mhm.
to go to the beach, or they drive to California. To
That's
go to the
right.
beach.
Yeah, and I believe they go to the Mexican beach 'cause it's closer.
Yeah, the Mexican beach is closer. I'm
Closer.
100% sure. No, we're basically southern Arizona, so like you're on the border, close to the border.
Sierra Vista is over there. Green Valley is a little south of Tucson. There's a really big military base over there. There's a big army base in Tucson.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Huge, gigantic, very big. Well, good luck. What are you going to be studying?
I'm majoring in psychology and I'm minoring in bio. But you know, as a freshman, you still have time to kind of change. Like most of my classes are just like what are they, like basic entry classes that every freshman has to take. So yeah, this year's going to be more like math, English type of classes, and I'm going to be slowly mending into my major as I get older. I want to do study abroad too, hopefully during my time there. I don't know what year yet, but I'm super big into traveling, and I would love to just get the opportunity to do a semester in a different country and do some classes in a different language too. So yeah, I have a lot of plans while I'm there, but for this year, it's just going to be starting slowly and seeing if I'm interested in what I'm doing, because I could still change my major if that's not what I'm feeling. But for right now, I'm super interested in psychology and like that field.
That sounds phenomenal.
Yeah.
Good luck in all of that.
Thank you so much.
And hopefully you get to take in the scenery of Arizona at the same time as the schoolwork and the amount of time that you're going to have to put into that as well.
Yeah, I think I really want to try to enjoy being there, and being outside and seeing the surrounding areas. But it's weird to say it, but I'm excited to get back into the classroom environment,
Absolutely. I can imagine, especially these, 2 years almost of the last 2 years of high school.
Of high school, just being online. Like I've been. Yeah, and it's just it's so different. Like I said, like I don't remember the last time I took an actual test. Like, we've been taking online tests and open book tests, and that's why like I'm a little scared, just because like it's like, I learned in the past 2 years, but it's been very different. Not a lot of testing and not a lot of actually knowing if the stuff that I learn is stuck into my brain.
Retaining,
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, it's gonna be maybe a little weird to be back in the classroom environment, but I'm excited to just like bring out my notebooks and my note taking and just like be focused in class and be invested in stuff. So
sure.
Yeah.
Very cool. Right now we're going to move into a new song that KS and Kellie-Anne have done together. We're going to drop Eyes on You.
Yeah.
So before we do that, you guys can just let everybody know a little bit about the song, the creation of the song, the idea behind it, and then we're going to go into one more word from our sponsors, and when we come back from that, we're going to be back with DJ StrongArm for Independence the Strong Way.
Eyes on You. Oh, I remember when I remember when I had the idea for the beat.
Yep.
And got it together, and basically it's you kind of got your eyes on somebody, and that's kind of the vibe that I was going for. Like they kind of get you like excited and wanting to be around them, and then
Yeah, no, I remember when you first sent me the beat, I was like, my entire family was just bopping their heads like, yeah, this is great. And I think that we exceeded my expectations with what we did with it. Like, you sent me the beat, and then I tried to come up with like a little thing for my part of the song, and then we added to it when we were in studio, and we added our own flair. And I just think that overall, like, it turned out to be a great song with that really catchy beat, but also it has so many other aspects to it that are
lots
super,
of feeling and emotion,
and exactly. So I'm definitely very excited for everyone to hear it, because I think it's great.
Yeah, guys, this is Eyes on You, me featuring Kellie-Anne, off my new album FAYFAU, coming August 11th. I've got my eyes on you, no lies, your vibe is cool, you put me in a mood. I've got my eyes on you, I've got my eyes on you, no lies, your vibe is cool, you put me in a mood. I've got my eyes on you. Galactic, reaping on my radar, time for tactics, cause my body and my heart's been told to action. My eyes scoping out your goods and your reaction, since you were made to be a classic. I got the wheel and I'm looking at the green, and not letting anyone or anything intervene and make it real damn hard to take my eyes off the screen. So let me show you a little extra and make you scream.
Eyes on you, you said that we were through, but you're all over me too. I want to discard my thoughts on you, but there's no escape from you. Running around and around, my brain is tearing my mind apart. You pull me through and out and back, I'm just protecting my own heart.
I've got my eyes on you, no lies, your vibe is cool, you put me in a mood. I've got my eyes on you, I've got my eyes on you, no lies, your vibe is cool, you put me in a mood. I've got my eyes on you. Don't wanna be, but that body's looking dope, causing traffic is a scene. Get these sleeves behind the ropes, these creepers on the lurk. Yeah, sound the alarm, cause they coming in swarms and they trying to do you harm. Eyes on me, baby, it's a go, my vibe's on fleek. I'm neon, check the glow, coming strong, no lies, full game, no doubts. Get your eyes on me, and baby, we can work it out.
Told me you'd come back, you dragged my heart again. I want to understand, but baby,
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable, but how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
We are live outside the home of Joe and Rosie Goddard, where a pretty big tickle fight broke out just minutes ago. Sources say their father instigated the laughter. Let's go inside for a comment. Apparently, they have no comment. Dads, let this be a reminder that it only takes a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F. Face drooping. A. Arm weakness. S. Speech difficulty. T. Time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey. With KS. It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey. With KS.
Welcome back to Sony Hulk Radio. Eyes on You with Kellie-Anne was great. We are back getting ready for our weekly segment with DJ StrongArm. You guys know that's Independence the Strong Way with DJ StrongArm. DJ StrongArm, are you there?
I'm good, man. I'm here.
Awesome.
What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Man, everything's good, man. Everything's good. The weather's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a good way. I'm happy. I'm alive. What else can I say?
All right. We are going to drop our little Independence jingle and get ready for Independence the Strong Way with DJ StrongArm.
Right.
What's going on, man? We got Kellie-Anne in the studio with us today.
Well, hello there, Kellie-Anne. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey, what's going on? So, yeah, man, you all know how this goes. Independence the Strong Way. I'm DJ StrongArm. Today I have some advice. I was going to talk about something else, but I kind of saw some artists that I know, some indie artists that I know saying some things on social media that I kind of really wanted to touch on. And today what I want to say to the independent artists out there is check your ego at the door. What I mean by that is you have a lot of situations where, let's say a person compliments you, like Kellie-Anne. Let's say somebody tells Kellie-Anne, hey, I love your voice, I love your music. And this is like she's just getting started, right? Let's just hypothetically speaking. So, and then Kellie-Anne is like, okay, yeah, thank you. Like the first time somebody tells her, she says thank you. Second time somebody says, all of a sudden it goes directly to her head. So, and what brought me to this conversation was I saw a particular artist. I complimented the artist. I saw some other people compliment the artist as well. And within the third compliment, the artist was saying things like, what they were going to do, what they weren't going to do. People can't get the music unless they're willing to buy this. It's like her ego seemed to have just shot out of the stratosphere within 3 to 4 compliments, and she hadn't even dropped a single yet. So it's like so many independent artists get into this game, and when they get in it, some, you have some people that already have an ego, but a lot of people, for the most part, they seem pretty humble when they get involved. And then it seems like for some reason they lose that level of humbleness. And not all of them, but a lot of them do. And I want the indie artists out there to really understand it's really important to make sure your ego is not bigger than your situation. Because people out there, you do have artists out there that have really big egos, but they also have hits to match those egos. So, you can't have a Lil Wayne ego and you only have one song out. It doesn't work like that. It really doesn't. Ever since I met, ever since I linked up with you and KO, I haven't noticed anything different. Like I haven't noticed a ego issue. It seems like you guys are humble at all times. You respect the grind. You understand what you got to do to get to the next level, and you don't feel like just because you have a certain level of success that you get to say what you want to do it, how you do it. You still understand that there's a way that things have to work, and there's certain people that have to be talked to. There's certain things that have to be okay, and it's not just your world. A lot of the indie artists step into this not knowing much at all, and they already have an ego that's bigger than anything else that they know. And I mean, like I said, I had something else to talk about, but that really bothered me because I've seen so many artists get a really good start and then get pushed over to the side because people just couldn't deal with them.
It's almost like they don't want to take a compliment, They
don't. They believe that it's weird because the compliment, they accept it, but they just go too far with it. It's really just a compliment. Some of the artists, when they're complimented, they look at it like, I'm just that person. I'm just that guy. I'm just that female. Like I'm on top of the world. I got the best music. This person that I'm talking about, I literally have only heard one song that they did. And I didn't even know that they really had music out like that. So it's like, within less than 3 weeks, they were already talking about what deals they're not going to sign with people, what music they're not going to send unless people going to send them some money. And I'm thinking, wow, we just learned that you rap.
What in the
world? we just realized that you do music, and already within 3 to 4 compliments, you deserve a check. So I mean, and you've seen it. You've seen it. I'm pretty sure you saw it before you came to Carolina. I know for a fact you saw a lot of it when you came to Carolina. Most of the artists that you guys met, you didn't know these guys from Adam. Like you really didn't know them.
Not at all.
And they were already telling y'all who they were and how big they were and what they were doing. And then when y'all looked into who they really were, you realized that they weren't.
It's happened one too many times. I think I've had to cross-check you a couple times. Like, hey Tess, what do you know about this guy? Hey Tess,
right.
What do you know about this guy?
Right. And often I've said nothing. I mean, I've told you on many occasions that I know who the people are, but they're not, as seasoned as they say they are. And I mean, and it's not even about being in the game for a long time. So season may not be the right thing to say, because at the end of the day, like, you could be in the game for a long time, but still understand that you got a long way to go before you really running things or before you really on top. So it's not so much when you come in the game or how long you're in the game. It's just a matter of how you take the compliments that are given and not allowing things to go to your head. Like I said, a big ego can destroy a really what could be a good career. A good ego can shut people down before they even get in the door. And I mean, I had one guy that I was dealing with. He had some of the best music I had ever heard in the 20 plus years I've been doing this. And his ego was what kept me from taking him to the people that really could have pushed him to another place, in another situation. At first he came in, like I said, he was humble. And then within not too much time after that, he became, this is what I want. And if you can't give me this, then I'm not going to do that. And it's like, y'all got to understand that this grind is you got to be hungry for this. You got to be hungry in this game.
You really got to want it.
Yeah, you really got to want it. And you can't, I think a lot of the artists, what a lot of the artists don't understand is there are so many more artists out there that do the same thing they do. You understand what I'm saying? There's so many people out there that have good music that people would love to hear. And a lot of the artists feel like, well, I don't need you, you need me. And because the person I'm talking about, when I talk about the female, she was actually addressing things towards the DJs, like saying that the DJs wouldn't be able to get her music unless they were willing to pay for it, because she felt like it was just that good. She's not going to email the music to anybody unless they're willing to pay for it before it drops, because she feels like it's just that good.
Well, if you got your publishing and your copyright correct, then it don't really matter who you send your music to.
If you have that correct, and that's the problem. Some of these people don't, especially the one I'm talking about.
We talked about that a couple weeks ago, Tess.
Right, exactly. Like they really don't. They don't do the, and I'm glad you said it like that, because that's exactly what I'm trying to say. The ego is bigger than the process. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they haven't even followed the steps of the process yet, and they already have an ego that's bigger than the whole situation. They already saying, this is what I deserve, and this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm not going to do. This is what I'm going to deal with, this is what I'm not going to deal with. But they don't even have publishing. They don't have anything signed. They don't have anything on paper. They don't have their name signed on anything. They don't have anything to back up what they're saying or back up their claims. And they feel like, many of the artists feel like the DJs in the industry need them. But in reality, it's always somebody out there gunning for that spot. So when you're saying you're too good or you're not going to do something, it's a person standing right next to you saying, hey, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you need me to do so I can get the deal? What you need me to do so I can make it happen? What you need me to do so my music can play? Because if you tell me as a DJ that I have to pay for your music before I'm able to hear it, and I'm trying to play your music on the radio, I'm just not going to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm going to feel like, you know, I mean, I'll buy your song, don't get it wrong. I don't have a problem purchasing music, but I do have a problem purchasing music when I don't even know the person does music.
Yeah, that's a different story.
I've never heard the person's music. I've never heard the quality of it. And if I have heard it, I don't feel like they're at that point yet where, you know, I feel like I'm trying to help them by putting the music out there. I don't feel like I need to, you know, I don't think $5 or $10 is really going to help them that much. So, you know, and, you know, this is the part in the conversation where I kick it back to y'all. Who wants to go first? How do you feel about this? You know what I'm saying? I know, Kelly-Anne, you're the special guest. You're the special guest, but let me ask you, what do you think about artists that have egos bigger than their situation? And have you ever been that way?
Let me tell you, I think that one thing I have always said and valued is, what's the word I'm looking for? Is being, starts with an H. Humble. There you go. With your career and ever since I've started being a musician and kind of putting myself out there, I have always said that, you know, like, I never really appreciated artists that just didn't seem like they were, I guess, like people, like they saw themselves as superior to the average person, and I never ever wanted that to be me, because I know that, you know, I admire other artists and I admire people, other singers that are maybe more popular or whatever, and I want to talk to them, and I would never want to be the person that someone is afraid to approach because they feel like that person thinks they're better than them. And I think that that you are right about having to keep or not throw out your ego, but basically like, yeah, like not have that kind of ego and see yourself as equal to everyone else. And there are definitely artists out there that think that, you know, because they have a certain amount of fame and views that everyone just knows them and everyone knows how big they are, and, you know, they think that they're better than everyone and they're amazing and all that kind of stuff. And I think that it's so important to stay humble and to stay true to yourself and true to, you know, your roots, and treat everyone like we're all the same. Like, just because you have a certain amount of views and stuff does not mean you're better than the average person, you know, and that everyone knows you, you know. So yeah, and I think to answer your second question, I mean, I don't ever try to come off like that personally, and I don't think I ever have. And if I ever do, I would want someone to tell me, because that's the last thing I ever want to portray. I like to stay really I like to stay very true to myself and to who I really am. And I would never just assume someone to know who I am. I mean, I would always introduce myself, if anything. I would think less of, or basically think like I have less success than I do, because I want to stay like that and stay.
Yeah,
so yeah, I guess that's kind of like
you would try to you would look at it as if even once you got to a point, you would still, that's what we're talking about, being hungry. You would still have yourself in the mental state of being hungry. like I still got to get it even when you got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Well, I tell you one thing, I definitely salute you because you have stayed humble, and your name has been thrown around a lot in a very positive manner. You know, with your video and you're coming up in the game, and I have yet to see you become that way that I spoke of. I have yet to see you not want to talk to somebody, or feel like you're too big, or you don't want to have a discussion. And you have no problems traveling the way you need to go to. I really applaud you for that, because you know, when it's time to get there, you get there. You know, I've seen a lot of artists say, you know, I don't want to go there. It's just a radio interview. Why I got to do that? You know, I'm too important for that. Why I got to go all the way over here just to do that? And at the end of the day, those are the things that need to be done in order for people to get to that point of having, you know, a career that's bigger than their ego. So you're doing a magnificent job at remaining humble and staying grounded. So I definitely applaud you and salute you for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Owner, where's KS? Why don't he hear his voice?
Oh, I'm here. I'm just hanging out for the day.
He's the guest today.
Oh, and I don't know why I called you KO earlier. but
I don't know. I think you were having KO syndrome. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I got another part of it. I got KS to the left of me, then I got a homie called KO.
Hey, there's a topic for this topic.
So, but yeah, KS, what do you feel about that? And I know you always got a mouthful, so I'm interested to know how you really feel about the artists with the big egos, and how do you keep yours in check?
Well, I try to keep mine the best I can. I love everybody, and my goal is that, you know, hopefully I make it to like that, like, you know, Drake big or Taylor Swift big, so I can give back. You know, I would like to be able to donate, you know, millions of dollars if I had it, you know, to organizations and people that need it. So I just definitely want to be humble because I love people and I don't really hate anybody, no matter, you know, what your sexual preference is or what your nationality is or where you're from. I like good people and I like positive people. So, and I want people to see me like that and know that it's, you know, who I really am. So I just definitely would always want to try and remain, you know, humble and keep my ego in check. And for everybody else that has some sort of ego, you know, I feel like, you know, number one, you shouldn't be that way. And number two, like, you know, unless you were some sort of mega superstar, you definitely have nothing that you should be talking about. You know what I mean? Because it's not just you that's doing it. You have a team of people that are helping you get there. So without those team of people, you wouldn't really be anything, you know, without your fans or your parents or all those people. So and
now that's 100% true. And I think that's one of the problems with a lot of the artists. They don't understand that. Like I said, when they say things like what the person I was talking about said, you know, they're not going to send the music out to anybody unless blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, so how is anybody going to become a fan of yours? Like in order for the people to buy the music, they got to know something about you already. They have to have already heard something that makes them want to make the purchase. Yes. And, you know, you can't just say, well, a few people told me I got some good music and then everybody else got to buy it before they able to hear it. Well, why would they buy it if they can't hear it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, I believe, I don't know if it was Drake or somebody said they could sell a blank CD and still make plenty of money. You know what I'm saying?
Those are those same people that go, well, it's just going to blow up. It's just going to blow up.
All I got to do is put it out there and it's naturally going to blow up because people are just going to want to hear it.
Right, exactly. That's those kind of people. And that's what I want these artists to understand. Don't be one of those kind of people because you can, you know, when you hear the term block your blessings, you know, you can block your blessings by having that type of an ego. And it's not saying that people don't have a right to feel themselves or, you know what I'm saying, or big up themselves or feel extra confident sometimes. You know, God knows I have a huge ego. So, you know, you guys know me. Y'all know. When y'all met me, I had a hell of a ego.
Confidence, though. Confidence is bigger. Is bigger than, you know, if you have to have confidence. And if you have to be good at what you do in order to make it in this industry. So if you are good at what you do, then you should be confident that what
Right.
you're doing is good, and you shouldn't let anybody else tell you that you're not good.
Especially if
Right.
it's working.
Right. And that's true. And it's like with my situation, you know, even with the, as I say ego, you say confidence, but even with that, I've always been willing to humble myself in situations where I know, you know, I needed these people to listen to me, or I needed these people to understand where I was coming from. And I already knew that a person can't hear you when you're that arrogant. You know what I'm saying? People can't really hear you when you're really feeling yourself that much. People kind of tune you out because they don't, you know, people really just don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, some people can deal with it, but, you know, a lot of the times, you know, nobody really wants to hear a person, you know, bragging on themselves all day about everything and don't want to listen to what the next person got to say to try to help out a little bit with, you know, with some kind of advice. You know, the person I'm speaking on, I would love to speak to this person directly and just let them know, like, you know, certain things you just shouldn't say and certain moves you shouldn't make until you earned a certain status. But sometimes I just, you know, speak more broad, because if you speak to everyone, sometimes people can hear you. You try to speak directly to a person and they look at it the wrong way. And but yeah, the ego, the overconfidence is something that the artists, you know, I don't want you guys to feel like you can't have one, but I do want everyone to feel like and understand that you have to earn it.
I agree, and I just want, before we close out the segment, I just wanted to add to that a little bit, is that the artists as well, if you are somebody that considers yourself humble, then a lot of the humbleness needs to be not really worrying about what other artists are doing. If another artist has an ego and he wants to be the best around, then just let him or her be the best around. Whatever, you're the best around. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it get to you so much, because then I think that your ego will push back and make you do something that you might necessarily not want to do and might not be true to your real nature.
Right. I'm glad you hit on that, because that was something I missed, and I'm glad you hit and you touched on that, because that's you know, that's the thing. A lot of the people, and I'm guilty of that myself. You know, I would actually get caught up in other people's egos, and I would let it kind of push me into a negative space, and then I would call myself trying to match their ego or match their level of whatever they're doing. And then what happens is you kind of lose focus on you, and you start looking at what everybody else got going on and how they're talking and how they're presenting themselves, instead of you just working on what you need to do for you. You know, use other people use them as a lesson of what not to do. Don't follow them into what they're doing wrong.
I agree with you. So we are going to get ready to drop one more song before we dip out. But StrongArm, we're going to see you Saturday night. We're headed to Mississippi.
Yes, we are. Mississippi, here we come.
Here we're going on tour. We're back on tour. We're going to Jackson, Mississippi. We're going to be in Columbia, South Carolina next week. Mm-hmm. We're going to be in Cherry Hill, New Jersey on Sunday, the 8th of August at Rockstar Cheer, New Jersey. We're going to be at Unity Cheer and Dayton and in Louisville, Kentucky. We're going to be at the Dayton Academy in Dayton, Ohio. We're going to be in Rochester, New York at Core Athletics, PCA. In Waterville, New York, before we close out the tour, film the TV show, and get this edited and ready to air on the RTN. DJ StrongArm.
And don't forget, we got the OnlyFans Part 5.
Part 5, August 7th?
Next Saturday.
August 7th, right?
Yeah, August the 7th.
How can artists register for that?
Well, right now, they would have to register for 6, because 5 is like, it's a full card already.
Okay.
But in order to become a part of the next OnlyFans Kickback, which is Part 6, which will be in September, all they have to do is, really they can contact you guys, but they can really email me. You know, you can email me at StrongArmTest. That's with 2 S's, StrongArmTest@gmail. Or you can also email me at DJ StrongArmTest@gmail. Either one comes to the same guy.
All right, bro. We'll see you on the radio next week as well.
Oh yeah. Yes you will.
And you got Wind Down Wednesdays today?
Yeah, I got to do Wind Down Wednesdays, and I got a full card, man. I got Wind Down Wednesdays, and then Friday I got to do something. Saturday, I mean, you know how it goes, man. Saturday I got to do something, then I got to leave with y'all. so
got to put that work in. That's it, you know.
Yeah, you got to get that work in, man. I'm trying to be like you guys.
Awesome. But yeah, man, can't wait to see you again on Saturday. And Glad you're doing well, guys. Don't forget, OnlyFans Kickback. Make sure you guys sign up.
Yeah, sign up, because there's the OnlyFans Kickback. For those that don't know, it's basically, I know what some people may think when they hear OnlyFans, but that's not it. The OnlyFans is just a play on words, because it means exactly what we're saying. It means only for your fans.
Yes.
This is actually an event. It's not a showcase, so I don't want people to think that. It's an event. It's a party where we invite the artists out to be the entertainment. We get the artists to invite their people, and when their people say who they came to see, that money goes directly into an envelope for that artist, and that artist gets their own money at the end of the night. So they get their money directly. Nobody takes from the artist, and I don't charge the artist either. Now, I will say that much. There is no charge. What it is you have to send me your music, email me, send me your music. I'll listen to the music. I'll check out your social media page, so make sure you send the social media information with it. And if we like what we see and we like what we hear, then we'll contact you, and then we'll invite you to the show. And from that point on, we generate cash flow together. And that's the OnlyFans Kickback.
That sounds good. That sounds good, bro. All right, bro. We'll see you. We'll see you Saturday night, bro, and then we'll see you back on the air next week.
All right, Kelly-Anne. All right, owner. All right, KS. I'm out.
All right, DJ.
Peace.
Bye.
All right,
that was a great segment. Right now, we're gonna go into Prison, which is KS and myself, owner. It's our new song coming off of the album, and I really hope you guys like this one.
Take away all
Right, that was Prison. Hope you guys liked the song, and the album release party is tonight. Make sure you guys get your tickets, virtual and in person. KS?
You guys can find me on IG, TikTok, and Twitter at I am KS Music, and Facebook is just KS, and YouTube is KS, then smash the spacebar music. You guys can also follow The Journey with KS, guys, on YouTube. That's one word, The Journey. Hit the spacebar with KS, and we are on all social media platforms as well. Guys, Kellie-Anne, tell us your social medias and where they can find you at.
Sure. So most social medias you can find me at Kellie-Anne Poirier, just my full name, but my Instagram is kellyanne.music. And the rest are just Kellie-Anne Poirier.
Very good. And you guys can contact us if you're interested in becoming part of the M2P record label, or in our artist development program, or taking advantages of any of the services that Real Hulk provides here at Real Hulk Studios in Chester, Philadelphia. Radio, TV, and distribution, and way more. You have any shout outs, KS?
Yeah, guys, so big shout outs to some of our TikTok peoples like Official Nate. Big shout out to Panda Bear. Big shout out to Nichelle No. Big shout out to Real Zakaria, moderator. He had a death in the family, so rest in peace. Our condolences to you guys. Big shout out to Paige E. Danielle. Big shout out to Charlie, Queen Tilted. And big shout out to Miss Miranda.
We will see you guys in Jackson, Mississippi on Sunday, and we'll see you right here on Sony Hulk Radio next Wednesday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Kellie-Anne, anybody want to shout out?
No, just you guys, M2P Records, and thank you so much for having me on today.
We
You're
will
welcome.
look forward to hearing more and seeing more from you.
Yes.
Thank you. It's been
you
a
guys
pleasure.
have a great week, and we will see you next time.
Yes. Peace.
It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey with KS. It's the journey. It's the journey. It's the journey with KS.